Boom, baby. What's going on, my people? What's going on? Oh yeah, how we doing? How we doing? Everybody good? Let me get my headphones in here. What's going on? Hey, baby Amby, how are you? Miss Shelly in the house. Patroy Hilton, DC. Daggone, guys, I got too many cables. If you ever can't find me on the live stream, someone send help. Miss Gabriella in the house. Thomas Emmanuel. Mike Norris. Boom, baby. Virginia Beach. All right. John Gomez in the house. There we go. Hey, y'all check it out, man. I got us a tree. Right? I got a big old stack, big money stack right there for you all. I got us a tree for the Christmas season. Yeah. Hello, Jersey in the house. Man, good to see all the faces. All the beautiful faces. Good to see you. Cinnamon. Happy after Thanksgiving. Yeah. No, I'm getting over the food and all that good stuff, so hope everybody had a good holiday. Love y'all. Good to see you back. Nari in the house. What's up, Miss Nari? Cameron. Thank you. Need more money stacks on there, Travis. That's right. Yeah. Thank you all. Let's hop into a few. Let's see what's going on. Watching some overnight. Been watching a few things. I hope everybody locked some in on UPST. It did have a good fall just now. I gave you that. That was a good run up. Had a target of 45. We got to 45.44, so we did all right. I hope you locked some in on that with me. What's the one I'm still... Hang on, I got too many devices, y'all. Let me get an iPad out here. Too many accounts. I'll tell you right now, I do not run Fidelity on a PC. Only on an iPad. That is it. Pan W, man. Pan W, we were up at the close 25% on those. Let's check it. Let me get the screen going here. Let me get Discord off here. Everybody good? Here we go. Let's just go full screen. Well, you guys, I don't know if you know this. If you're on Webull and that's all you got by chance, if you go to these three little lines up here, they're in every window. Like I've got this down to 4 windows, right? My turbo options, the quote, the chart, the watch list. Each window has 3 little horizontal lines here, a little stack, right? You can maximize any of those if you're on a small screen. Look at that. You can just go full screen with your chart like that. So Pan W not moved, baby. I like it. Okay. I think we're still intact. I did get kicked on UPST. Some pretty banging profits on that. What's up, Guppy? I feel you, brother. You locking some in, Gup? Rajdeep. DC, you forgot your mouse. Don't make me come up there. Yeah, we're going to see how the morning looks. I don't know. Is there some news that I'm missing right now, guys? Franklin, Mr. J. Brown, Joe Rohana, Z River Rats. What's up, man? Hey, Patricia from Canada. Trucking with Josh in the house. How's it going into work through Thanksgiving? Hey, Trucking with Josh, thanks for doing what you do, staying on that road, brother. Yeah, I've got guitars on it, Chris. I've got some guitars on my tree. Yeah, that's right. All right. Okay, so Pan W is not sold off yet in the overnight. Let's see what she does. How am I locked into this? Hang on, guys. Bear with me a moment. Ecamm. I need my... There we go. Get my screen's flipped around here, guys. I'm sorry. Okay, here's Pan W on the daily. This is why I liked it. I think I've went through this with you all already, but just in case. Okay. We've caught the bottom of this channel. Hopefully we stay in this channel. This is what sort of got me into the play at the beginning, was the look of it. Man, I hate magnet mode. Why do I even have it on here? Pretty close, right in there. Okay. I think we caught the bottom of it. I like the look of this. I like the MACD flipping up. I like the RSI flipping up for us. If we've caught this, we've caught it almost at the bottom. If you're in this play with me, we're already up 25%. I'm still holding. That is... We'll see what tomorrow does. We'll see how tomorrow plays out. Of course, if everything pulls back, I mean, this could be an outlier. I'm not gonna lie, this could be an outlier. So we'll see how it goes. I would like for it to hold. I would like for it to hold that little pullback there at the end of the day. Honestly, about 189 to keep this up move going. If not, I'll be going off the low of Friday at 186. Now, if it starts heading down too much, I will lock in profits right there, 189. So that's probably where my cut point will be. And then if we get a dip back here to the lows and it wants to hold, I'll re-add again is what I'll do. Okay. I'm not going to let a 25% win turn into a 1% win. That's just not what I'm doing. What's up, Miss Naya? So that's Pan W. Keep your eyes on it if you're in it. Keep your eyes on that in the morning. Just see what it does. See what your risk tolerance is. Okay. What all's pulling back right now? Let's see what Google's doing. Right now, it's just kind of pulled back to some support. The Qs 613.80. Got a nice bounce. Nothing insane, even though it looks like it came down a little bit. That 4 hours flipping down. We'll see in the morning how it looks at pre-market, but this isn't horrible, I'll say. Kind of local support here. What you guys want to look at? This is Leonidas. What's up, Leonidas? Fingers crossed for you, my brother. Stop loss hit. Just one spin. I feel you, Simonin. That's all right. It hit in profit, didn't it? Mike, a chart on CRCL, please. Okay, I got you. SoFi, Googled you. Mike, have you seen DraftKings lately? Yeah, DraftKings had a nice little bounce. There was something else I looked at. What was the other ones I looked at, guys? Oh, yeah, SMCI. What's that doing overnight? It followed everything else and pulled back. Almost to Friday lows and bounced. I got this one on my watch list, SMCI. As of Friday, it looked like it was wanting to give a little flip up here off of its lows, guys, on the RSI and the MACD both. So if this wants to start regaining the 9 EMA, I would treat 32.90. 32.90. Friday's lows. If I take entry on this tomorrow, I will use Friday's lows as my support, is what I'm going to be using. If this is to hold it and take off, we would catch a really nice area on SMCI. I like the daily look. This is the look that I love, but oftentimes when you get this cross up initially on your RSI, it will pull back and back test the signal line down here. Sometimes it will just back test the previous low on the RSI and then give you a run up. So this could be the first move off of its lows. If so, so be it. I will look to reload again at 31 if it wants to come back down here and test it for me. There was something else I looked at. So keep SMCI on your, was it Path? I think it was Path. Yeah, Path. Same, almost same setup. Look at these. What did I just do that for? There we go. There you go. Path already got the cross up. I think Miss Gabriella gave us this play a month or so ago, and we took a blow-off move here for like a 1 or 2 day swing. Back in this or back in this area, one or the other. Anyways, this is getting a nice bounce, and it has broke out of its little descending line of resistance here, this blue line, PATH, guys. This one has been a moneymaker before. So keep that on your watch list, Path and SMCI. I'll show you something. On TradingView, when you get something you're wanting to, like this right here, I want this MACD to cross, right? If you right click, let me get my, here we go. How do you see overnight candles on TradingView? You can't, XRP, you cannot see it on TradingView. You have to, I'm looking on Webull. Crispier, Mike, Chris. Yep, TTD. What's up, Charles in the house? My brother. So this is one that can get some gas behind it if it wants to go. You've already got a cross up down here, and we just come out of a descending line of resistance. Little inside bar move here. So if we cut through 14, it could be a nice little move. And path is one that is holding up in the 24-hour session. See that? Took a 2-candle dip, and that's it. It didn't come back to its Friday lows. So this is showing a little bit of relative strength right now. Keep this one on your radar, my people. Keep that on your radar. PATH. PATH. You can thank Miss Gabriella for that. Okay. And TTD. Y'all know I played this one. I played this one really nice last time, but it didn't have the breakout. I wanted this breakout up here, and I didn't get it. But I did play it off of this area here around 46, 45, something like that. So we got that whole move up, but it never broke out. So that was a minimal win because I held for a bigger move that I didn't get, but I still had a decent win off of it, but not what I wanted. So I've got another look at it here. And if you will notice on TTD, this is a historical level, y'all. I've already got it plotted here. You see that? This is a very historical level that we're on right now. So we'll see what happens, you know. We will see what happens. Can we get back across the 9 EMA? Can we produce a MACD cross up? Now, I was going to show you just a minute ago. On your MACD on TradingView, some of you guys just got TradingView. If you right click just on an empty spot here in your MACD, right click and go to add alert on MACD right there. Now, you set the condition right here, and I want it to crossing up the signal line, which is the orange line, right? So I want it to alert me when the blue line crosses the orange line on the daily time frame, and I'm going to hit create. So tomorrow, if I get that, that's going to give me a little more. If I get that cross up, it's going to give me a little more confidence in this trade. I noticed this last time on the MACD, you know, we got a cross up and a back test of the signal line, and we moved up to the 0 line, but we were denied, right? So the way that MACD works, y'all, the blue and the orange line have to fire through the 0 line and, of course, continue up. We just got up here and flopped back down. But this is a higher low on momentum down here, right? So we don't have that far to get this time to get to the 0 line. This could be a different outlook this particular time. So let me look here. TTD. All right. TTD, about the same thing as everything else. Had a little pullback. Looks like it tapped. Pretty much tapped Friday's lows here and bounced, so we'll see. I'm going to want 39 to hold, y'all. I'm not going to hold this thing. Maybe 38.75 for a loose stop loss will be it for me. I'm not going to hold this, and I have a very small position, okay? I've just got a starter. I'm in gold and silver calls. Shout out. Yeah, shout out to Miss Mary and Eritwan. They are the bomb. We have awesome teachers in here. If you guys are new and aren't in the Discord, let me know. If you're just here from YouTube, somebody's asked for AMD. AMD pulled back pretty hard, it looked like. It's flirting with Friday's lows still. We will get the big, let me get a big picture of it for you. Can you use Yahoo Finance to view overnight stock movement? I'm not sure. You could just open up a free account, J5, on Webull. You don't have to fund it. You can just open up an account on Webull or Robinhood. Robinhood will also show you the 24-hour session. AMD on the big picture. I wasn't crazy about this move up this week. It's been a weak move, I will say. Look at the volume. Right? Look at the volume, which we had. You got to throw in that we only had half a day in there one day and a day off. Excuse me. So, take that into consideration, but it was a low volume creep up this week. Okay. There we go. All right, my people. AMD. I don't know what's happened to my settings here. Oh, I was showing somebody this. AMD's made its way all the way to the bottom of this shelf of volume right here, y'all. Just like everything else, pretty much. And it held. So far, it's held. If we get another back test of 195 and it holds, I think that's bullish. But if we were to lose 195, I would imagine if you come back, if you just measure back to April, the April POC is right here at 161. Okay? So if you lost 195, this would be a kind of a magnet and close to, you might get close to the 200 EMA. Now, if we continue up, I appreciate that thumbs down too, guys. I think somebody always does it to mess with me. If we come back up, 236 is in your way, or 237 pretty much. You got a little bit to chew through. And then your previous, yeah, you got this right here to deal with. You got this big old volume bar here to deal with. 234. Okay. And then, well, that's it. 235 is the top of that bar. 235, 236, right in there, guys. That's your trouble on AMD, and it needs to hold 213. Where did it bounce? Take a guess where it bounced, guys. 213. Look at that. Boom, baby. So, why does this thing want to do this? There we go. 15 cents off. It bounced to 12.90. So 213's your number. It's got to hold. It needs to hold that. Okay. The 9 EMA's in your way. You need to get a daily candle to start getting it back above the 9 EMA and then the 20. So that's what's standing in your way on AMD. The oscillators are neutral to me on the daily. This RSI is not super strong looking to me on the daily. Looks like it wants to come test the signal line and bounce off of it, honestly, to me. That's how I see AMD right now. Okay. Philly here. Boom, baby. Hopefully that helps you. Indra Ramdas, if I can say that right. How do you deal with that aggravating scroll? Trading view where everything moves and gets screwed up. Good question, Switz. Here's my 6 chart. And I've only synced up my this is my settings down here. Interval, time, date range, right? So if I click on this bottom middle and start scrolling it, up and down does not sync, but left and right does. So if I'm rolling, zoom in, zoom out, does sync. So once I get the height set, I kind of leave them alone, and then I will just zoom in, zoom out a little bit is how I do it. That's my 6 chart for scalping. Hopefully that helps you. Can you please give a quick example of how to plot the volume chart from price to price? I will. Let me pull up another. Everybody wants to see Tesla. Let's see Tesla. The big boy, the big dog. What's it doing overnight? My son has got the TV blaring in the next room. Sorry, y'all. Okay, Tesla. Tesla may be the most. Let's see here. Here's Nvidia. There's Tesla. I would say between Apple and Tesla, they had the strongest charts right now. Palantir was trying to recover. And Amazon was looking nice too, I will say. Ooh, I like Amazon. Overnight, it did the same thing, bounced off of Friday's lows so far. So that's telling you something, y'all. We need to really watch Friday's lows. That's going to be a level on a lot of these. How far did Apple drop? Not very far. Okay. Meta, Nvidia. I like the daily chart on Amazon. Pretty nice. This got back above the 9 and the 20. Showing some strength here, y'all. Okay. So the way I do that volume chart, somebody was just asking, I'll do a quick one. Once you say, I'll also say this about Amazon. This already got a move over 50 on your RSI, and this MACD looks like it wants to cross up through the center line, through the 0 line. Okay. So for whoever asked that question, I'm going to go down here and click on fixed range volume profile. Click it once. Come to the last candle made. Okay. Just over here in the blank area. Click. And I'm going to come back to April lows. And there you go after you click again. Now, let's say I just want to measure from April to the top of this up move. I'm just going to stretch that first line and bring it back to there. And that's what I'm getting the measurement of. But if I want to bring that and see it all the way to current price, we'll bring it up to the current price. all of your volume on Amazon is stuck right here in the middle. Right. This is the range right now. I'm going to say the top of the range for this is about 238. It's been tapped a couple times. It's only broke over it once. Broke out, came back, retested the bottom of the range. The bottom of your range is around 211, 212 for Amazon. It's over the worst of the stuff. You got to stay over 224. That's been my number for several months now. Well, not several months, but a while. 224 has been the number. So Amazon's showing a little strength here, which makes sense. Okay. I like it. A breakout over 237.50 would be super nice. So keep this on your chart this week. You start approaching 237 and this daily's getting stronger and stronger. That could be a nice run back to highs to 260. Could be a good swing there. Okay. Let's go back to Tesla. Tesla, likewise, showing strength. It will have to continue the move. Really needs to get back over 450 right here. And that's not far for Tesla. I think it's got room to 440, but momentum's looking nice on Tesla. It held all of its upper volume. It did not give up. It didn't give its lows up. It didn't give this big move back up. It's came down and retested it, though, half of it. Makes sense to me. So it's showing strength right now on the daily. Weekly, monthly. Monthly showing a little rollover. So we got some important weeks coming up the next few weeks to end the year on. We'll see what happens. I like it right now, though. I like it, and I like Amazon. Google got a little too hot for me. Where'd my comments go? Let me get my comments back. I'm sorry, guys. Nari wants to look at cat. Yep. So Julie R13, hopefully that helped you with the volume. Okay. Cat. Speaking of cats, here comes Maggie. Okay. Okay, my friends. What a move. What a move. Well, this thing's a beast. If I was playing it to the upside, I would have wanted to got this pullback. $5.34. I don't mind 550. This is getting hot though, I will say. Weekly chart still strong. It's still strong, but daggone, it's getting hot. You really need to. I mean, it's going to have to close over 577. You're going to have to get you a daily candle over 577. I'm sorry, 581. I would want to get a daily candle over 581, guys, on that. I'm not sure what it's doing in the after hours or if it even trades. And there's no volume on it in the after hours, so yeah. It's strong. It's very strong right now. This is one of those though. When you go back and look at the chart, I can't remember whoever just asked me for this. The run up's very clear. Here's your cross and hold of the signal line, the RSI. Here's your first cross on the MACD, and then through the zero lines here. So really back in here was entry on this. The zero line got you another entry right in here. That's the move. That's the move. Then you got, this is how this plays out, right? Then you're back over previous highs. You get some consolidation for the next move up. That is the move. But it's a patient move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 weeks, 2 months to hold this for the next big rally. So, you could very well be looking at a move of consolidation here before another rally. It's getting really hot, though. I hate buying these things up here at the top. If you buy it up here at the top, or if you're already in it, congrats. If you buy it at the top, you got to really set a standard for your stop loss, which is, just use your previous lows, and it's going to protect you, okay? So that's the best I could do for you on CAT. That thing was a rocket. It was a good move, but it's gone to me. I did want to get a look at UPS. I've kept this on my radar from the last time we ran it together. We sold for 65% win on our options. Since then, just like I was looking at CAT a moment ago, since then, we've got consolidation, right, over several weeks. Now, people want to ask, why didn't you get more? Why didn't you get more? Well, look at that. I mean, we sold into that. This is where we sold. That's this candle right here. I don't want to hold an option through there's another month. We would have had to hold this for no movement. But it is showing strength. We are gradually moving up. And I like it. I kind of like this. If this keeps going, I eventually want to get a close over 100 to continue this move. That's a big psychological support on UPS. So if you guys that are interested in swing trading, this would be one I would keep on my radar here, be UPS. It's been showing really good strength up here. We are in bullish hands on the daily. We've got this pullback, and now it looks like we're crossing back up on the MACD. We'll see. If this can continue, it has to you have to start closing over 97 pretty soon on UPS, okay? Anything else? Now what we got? Let me catch up. I think Guppy was telling me Lulu. I swung Lulu not long ago and did pretty well on it. A little pullback overnight, unfortunately. Hey, Mike, sometimes you draw these yellow lines based on candlesticks. IMP 05TROG. Sometimes I base them on candlesticks. Sometimes I base them on volume range. I'm not sure. Oh my God. I love all the thumbs in the world. All right, y'all. I already had this at 187. Yes, I see you, poet, 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 poet. I got you. Um, man, this is trying so hard to flip. 187 is your number. I believe Guppy and I charted this over the weekend. This makes perfect sense to me. Previous dip down here to 187. Tested it once, was denied here. Really close to 187. That's your breakout number and trigger for Lulu, in my opinion. But it is at resistance. It's going to have to get continuation here or a higher low. This also had a W pattern, a double bottom W pattern that has played out. In my opinion, it has to break. Like here's the neckline down to the lows. Then you take that back on top, and that's like the projected move, which is exactly where we're at. So that could be it. I don't know. So far, it's looking pretty nice. You just got to cross through the zero line 3 days ago. That was the breakout over this volume shelf. I think you get if this continues, I think you get a pullback and test the 9 EMA one more time. It's getting away from it a little bit, in my opinion. Okay. It's not looking bad, but it needs to clear this 187 level and close over it. Then you've got to move back towards 208. Okay. But it's not looking bad. It's getting there. Let's do poet, since so many people want poet. Or is it Jacob? Jacob wants poet. Spow. Walmart's on fire, somebody said. This is another with an early indication down here. This would have been a good play this week on this first cross up. That would have put you in last Friday or first thing Monday. Back in here, it's already had a big move. The daily's in bearish hands, but it's starting to point up. You're on top of the 9. I think you got to get a close over the 200 EMA. You're going to come test it probably about the 5 or 520 area. You're going to test the 200 EMA. That's going to tell you. It'll either get smacked down right here, or if we get across it, we probably get back in bullish hands on poet. Penny stock, penny investment. That's how I look at this one. A lot of bag holders on this. Don't forget that. A lot of bag holders on this. A lot of people bought up here, and they're still holding it. Okay? That might be some of you all. I don't know. But I'm telling you, when these things start running back up, people that's been holding for the last month and a half, they're going to dump quick and get back out of their position, and it can get a lot of down pressure on it. So first things first, if this gets back over 540, you got a chance back towards 670, maybe 650 area. 540 is your number right now to cross, which is really close to the 200 EMA. So you got to get over that. That's going to be your resistance for right now. 450, around 450 your support. Okay. So you are going to be watching Amazon on opening bell. Jersey, I probably will be. I like the daily chart right now. And I gave everybody a couple to keep on their horizon. Yeah, Meta. I hope y'all got that one with me the week before. Ooh, looky there. Man, that was a good one. We got that bad boy right there. We bought it overnight right here. Look at that move. Woo. Well, we got METU. I didn't get Meta. I got Metu. Metu. All right. Let's get a look here. Is it better to draw a trend line based on the fixed range volume bar? Oh, my bad, imposter, or whatever your name is. I see what you're saying. Well, I sort of look at both. If I've got a lot of candles that are really sticking out to me, I'm going to mark those candles. But if I don't have candles that are talking to me, I will use the volume bars. Man, Meta's been stout here. It's been stout, guys. I'd like to $624. You're back over 50 on the RSI. It's looking strong. Ultimately, I would about bet you're going to interact with the 200 and see how it goes. You're back over the 20 and you're back over the 9, starting an uptrend. We'll see if we interact with the 200. That's coming up. It's coming up quick. Okay. The top of your volume shelf up here at 680. This is doable. You got one more. $659.70. Okay. Those are your two levels in front of you. I'm looking here, guys. Sorry. Can you please trade on Zoom? YouTube always lag and loss. Glow say, no, I can't trade on Zoom. I can't contain all the people. There's about 3 seconds lag on YouTube. You are right about that. But if you spend about a month here, and you begin to start marking your lines as we day trade, then those lines are already on your chart. And if you're on TradingView, these lines draw for you every single day. You don't even have to draw them. So the lines on should be on your own chart for your own risk management. So you know when they're approaching, you don't have to wait on Josh. You don't have to wait on me, and we're there for support to give you more confluence with the trade. If I could, I would to make sense, but it's like another subscription I've got to get, and I don't know what you have to carry the amount of people, and then people always unmute their microphones, and I don't know. It's not for me though. Sorry. Looking at the 1 hour, you could pull back to 637. Wouldn't be bad. Maybe between 634 and 637 for a pullback on Meta. And you've got some support around 625 right here. Right there. Okay. Right there. This wouldn't be a bad pullback either. So you could get a pullback tomorrow on Meta before moving any higher. And then you're going to eventually have to get past 660 would be in front of you, okay? Hopefully some people got that a week or so ago. This just goes back to why I like to take trades on lows, guys. Because now like if you were trying to get into this, now it's sketchy, right? Look at the move that's already happened. I want to get this move up. I'm a little sketchy on buying in right here, just to be honest with you, because it's already moved quite a bit. Okay. What's up, Charles? How do you get the label tool? Carol? Thanks, Jersey. Good to see you, man. To get the label tool, come down here to where my paintbrush is. Each one of these tools have a drop-down arrow. Hit this drop-down arrow next to it. Okay. Where is it at? Oh, it's right here. It's under the same one with text. I'm sorry. Underneath my paintbrush. Text and notes. And it's this one down here that says price label. So if you do a star beside of it, it adds it to your quick toolbar up here. Right? There's my quick toolbar. You'll see if I add the text on or the anchor text or whatever, it's going to save on my quick toolbar. So there's the price call out. I love to use that one. Okay. I look at one or two more here. I got a little bit of time. Oracle. Somebody asked me for another one. I feel you, DC. Well, I actually called this one down. This gave up that whole move. It was surprising. A lot of people made money on that blow off. But you immediately started making lower highs coming down through here. It's evident on the MACD right there. I would have to have, so this is getting close to a MACD signal line cross down there. So I'm going to do that again. I'm going to add an alert. Right click, add alert on MACD. I want to be crossing up over the signal line. Create. Okay. Let's look at the weekly. Now, this is interesting. Let's look where we just closed. Look where that candle just closed. Look at that. Previous highs right here, right? So I would say from 194.50 down to 183 could be your bottom here. That's possible. You can see each level I diagrammed on the way down through here that got broke. Now, on the turnaround, Oracle, this is why I run 40 and 60 on my RSI. You'll see it just 40 just held on the weekly right there. I don't mind this if this would be your two levels to hold. Okay. Give or take, it's an expensive stock, so around 195 down to about 183. These would have to hold for me. That would be that would take you back. Yeah, you don't want to lose this 182 because then April lows are back on the table. You don't want that. You don't want that. And I will also say, yeah, no, it's bad. Yeah, I like those two levels. Okay? And then ultimately on the way back up, 218 is going to be in your way. First shot's that shelf there. I got to get this magnet off here. It's killing me. Top of that shelf, 204. 204. I like that number. There's your range right now. Back over 204, 218's on the table. That's how I see it, okay? Hopefully that helps you. Okay. Oh, man. Everybody hanging with me? We good? A couple more and I'm out. Wake up. Boom, baby. Okay. Let's get the Qs. Let's get SPY. Man. The only thing I don't like about that weekly candle right there is this volume bar. It is rather weak. It is rather weak. Okay. Thanks, Fat Tony. What time we getting? 9:30. I'm almost out of time too. Yeah. Chris, thank you for the tip. Yes, I will chart Microsoft for you, my friend. Absolutely. 1 second. You didn't have to tip me for that, brother. If I would have saw it, I would have done it for you. Okay. Let's get the 1 hour on the SPY. Started off naked here. Man, that was a drop on the overnight. Where'd it come back to? 679.50. 679.50. Oh, I see. Right there. There she be. Y'all see that consolidation right here? See that? That's where this is pulled back to overnight. Here's your overnight view. And if you go back here and look on a 5 minute, I can diagram this for you real quick on Webull. You want to see what we pulled back into, all this right here. That's what you're dealing with. And the bottom of it will run to pretty much the top of your first run that morning. That's what we're sitting in right now. You came to the very bottom of that channel. Okay, so SPY for day trading purposes at this point, this will likely to change in pre-market, but right now 679.50. You'll probably have to get back above this to 681.50. 2-point move. This is your range right now. Back above 681.50, then 683.40 is on the table right here. Two-point spreads every time, guys, right there. Okay. There's your immediate targets on SPY. Everybody good with that? Let's go. Somebody want to Qs too. Where the Qs pull back to? $613. Same thing, pretty much. $614. Right about there. That's where it's pulled back to overnight, and it bounced. So 614 is going to be your support on the Qs for now. And then I would use Wednesday lows down here around 611. For now. Back above 616.20. About 616. That's the three levels I would watch for the time being on the Qs, okay? Keep those on your radar. Now, where's my comments? SoFi. Whew. Ronian 1. Great question. Does the fact that the market was closed for a day and a half weigh in on the size of the weekly candle? I don't know if it weighs on the size of it, but definitely the volume's down. We go back here, that weekly candle is sitting at 183 million. Let's go to the one before it at 440, 300 million, 300 million, 300 million, 250. So I'm not sure that it factors on the size. It probably don't, because you got even smaller candles back here with more volume. I'm not sure how it plots on it, to be honest with you. I wish I had a better answer for you. But good question, Ronya. Roni Ann, am I saying? I don't know. Maybe your name's Ann. Roni. Maybe your name's Roni. Ann Roni. Oh. Yeah, it makes a difference in the volume bar. Yes. Yes. This volume bar. Yep. Jaguar, as of right now, I don't know. Like right now, it's just short for Veronica. And there we go. Okay, now we know. So I've got to see it test. I mean, I just got to see it in the morning and see what we're up against. This overnight stuff, I don't buy into much. There's no volume. There's just no volume. Occasionally, you'll see me play shares in a 24-hour session to get a jump start on things, but nothing that I want to jump on tonight. Yeah. I owe Chris Microsoft, and then I'm going to probably call it quits. Oh man. Okay. I sure appreciate you all. Now, Microsoft. Now, I'm I'm not I'm not crazy about this chart yet. And it's possible, I guess. I don't like the weekly look on this. I could be wrong. It did tap previous highs here and hold. Made sense. Made perfect sense for a bounce right here, 467. If you happen to have that on your radar at the time. But that weekly is getting ugly. Hopefully it will hold 40, but if you lose 40 on the RSI, I don't like it. So I don't know. You got 510. Yeah, it wasn't a lot to hold it. 495. Okay. Tracking a little bit now. There you go. Back over this for about 494. You got to get a close over. Adjust that a little bit. Somewhere in right 493.50, 494. That would put you back over the 20 EMA. Okay. Then you're going to have 510 in your way. 482. 482 support right there, man. There you go, Chris. Hopefully that helps you, brother. 482.30, 493, and then 510. The daily's trying to flip back up on it. I'll give it that. So if you can close back over 493, I think 510's on the playing field for you. I think that's doable. Yep. There you go, brother. Hopefully that helps you. All right, my people. I am going to call it quits. I'm tired and I want to feel good tomorrow morning. Would it be somewhat the same to use Webull profile instead of TradingView version? Lionel, it's somewhat the same, but it's not as customizable, I'll say. And I'm not real crazy about the Webull volume profile. It's more of a visible range, even though you can use fixed range on it. You can't customize the bars. You can't make them come out far. I don't know. It's kind of so-so. It's like a 85. Oh man, did I set my car alarm off? Yeah, it's like a 91 Buick versus a Corvette. I'm not crazy about it. Okay. Thank you all. Oh yeah. Yeah, I appreciate you all big time. I really appreciate you all. If you're interested in coaching, my email is in the description of the video. Tap the description. My email's down there. I've been answering emails today and past 2 or 3 days trying to catch up. I'm doing another group next Saturday. I'm going to continue. Excuse me. I'm going to continue doing day trading strategies, but I'm going to bring the fixed range volume profile into the strategy next. I think that'd be what we add this time. We've added new tools every time. This time will give us a little more indication of longer time frames. So that's what I'll be covering next Saturday. If you're interested, you can email me. I think that's it. If you're only here from YouTube, thank you for coming. And if you want some help along your journey, come join the Discord. It is the top link in the description of the video. The Stocks with Josh Discord. It's not mine, it's Josh's, but I'm a teacher in there. And we live day trade every day of the week. I will be on with this family tomorrow morning with all these crazy wild people. And we're going to get it. We're going to make a little money and learn and do it upright. So, yeah. If you're here from YouTube, man, come check us out. Hit that link. That will support me. If you're in the Discord, you want to upgrade, if you would use my link to upgrade, I would greatly appreciate it, guys. So thank you so much. Michael Anthony, I'm out of time, brother. I'm sorry. DLO. I would say 1250 support. Mike. Thank you, Princess Jet Set. Miss Gabriella, thank you so much. What do you do to use your link to upgrade? Ronian, you just tap the description in the video, click on my link, and join, and then cancel your current membership. Like if you're at the middle membership, I would greatly appreciate that. No, Juan Burciaga. We do not only day trade. We swing trade in there too. I've had two, three really good swing trades this past week. Swings come when they come. It's just depending on the setups and finding them. But when they come, we're pretty accurate with them. Yep, been really good ones this past week. We'll see what we got for this upcoming week. So yeah, there's DLO for you, brother. I don't know. This got a lot to chew through, but it doesn't look bad. But there's a lot of structure up here for this to go through. I think you got to close back over 15 to get bullish on this. It's struggled up here at the 1570 level, but it doesn't look horrible. Yeah, it doesn't look horrible. All right. Thank you, Ronian. Kevin Alderman. I'm trying to get people to join here, but they don't. They just. Yeah, that's right, Kevin Alderman. It's the best Discord family out there. I mean, I may be a little biased, but I've been in a lot of Discords and a lot of good stuff in there, man. All right, my people. Thank you. Appreciate that last thumbs down. I love you anyways. Be sure to tell your grandma to get your cookies and your milk before you start your next video game. I love you, baby. Let's go. I love you, rascals. I'll see you in the morning, okay?